Humanity, or as the fella says on the advert,
Humanity!
That guy's got some great pipes. Almost as good as the Tekken 8 voiceover guy.
New challenger! Brian Fury!
Anyway, Humanity. It's an action puzzle game for PlayStation from THA and Enhance Games. You play as an ethereal doggy and use your bark to herd endless streams of marching people over obstacles, through the air and underwater. It's a unique gameplay experience, and one with the very distinctive device of thousands of characters on screen at once. And yet, Humanity makes me feel nostalgic. It's very remindful of some of the weirder, more experimental games from the early days of PlayStation. Games like Intelligent Cube and Vib Ribbon, and later Katamari and Echochrome. Games that were very conceptual and a little bit bananas. And then couple these qualities with Humanity's zany commercials all shot on VHS and, well, like a man in tight short shorts in the 80s, that's a nostalgic package. And then to actually play Humanity, I'm again reminded of a great many different gaming experiences. Lemmings being the most obvious one, as Humanity is a game about guiding people through various trials to an end goal. It also reminds me of an old Amiga game, Sleepwalker, where you play as a dog trying to guide his oblivious sleepwalking owner back to safety. And there's little hints of Pikmin and Choo Choo Rocket in there too. But while Humanity might appear like a mashup of concepts, the gameplay experience itself is certainly something new and wonderful. Guiding the mob to the goal is fun and the right side of challenging. The puzzles, while certainly puzzling, always feel like victory is attainable. The real-time action-orientated style of gameplay allows for an approach of trial and error. Once you get over the initial anxiety of accidentally sending Humanity tumbling into the abyss, you'll find yourself free to experiment and refine your commands until you hit upon the solution. You can even retry the level with your commands already in place, helpful for honing your human herding. Brought to you by the letter H. Misdirecting humans off cliffs is no bother as they magically respawn back at the start anyway, and sometimes it helps to dump their dumbasses into the void for a while anyway while you figure out what you're supposed to do next. There's no consequence. That is until the desaturated others show up looking for a fight, and that's when the game really shines, when it gets violent. When you get to issue your massive mob with clubs and guns and send them charging into battle, it's like Pikmin meets Star Wars meets Helm's Deep, but everyone's casually dressed. This is just one of the phases of Humanity, as the formula of the game shifts quite dramatically over the course of the story mode. THA and Enhance have really squozen a lot of variety out of shepherding butt-tons of people around floating platforms, and it's all tremendously engaging. And the other thing that really shines about Humanity is the spectacle of it. Seeing thousands of characters on screen at once is often mesmerising, endlessly marching or arcing through the air or wailing on each other with big glow sticks. It's not something you see every day in a video game, and that is the key takeaway for me, because Humanity is not something you see every day. It's not a reflection of what's popular in video games. There's nothing Soulsborne about it. Starting as a challenge to see how many digital people can be put on a screen at once, the Flowing Masses was initially just an expression of technology that came from outside the games industry. And I'm so happy it exists. But at the same time, for me, Humanity is a stern, stark, and dare I say terrifying reminder that games aren't nearly as weird enough anymore. I mean, live service, first-person shooter games and battle passes are great and all, but we still need to get weird from time to time. You feel me? Like and subscribe.